Hi all, welcome back to the channel. So this is just going to be a quick introduction to this whole thing. So I would call this museum maintenance. So I'm working on both of the 12 volt displays. There's a front and back if you haven't been to the museum or you haven't seen both of them. So the one in the front runs a brand new light bar, some LED turn signals from an ambulance, a strobe system from an ambulance, and some road lights. Where the back one powers two full police bars, a set a traffic light, set a license plate police lights. The second train traffic light, a bus grill, a bus swing sign, a siren, ambulance lights, and a traffic visor. This is stuff jumps back and forth because I need parts and things didn't work, but hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Thank you. For those who came to the mini-meet, knew the little troubles we had with the ambulance, and I rushed out. Oh, you can't see these on camera. So I bought two brand new starter batteries for the ambulance, hoping it was just the batteries were just too low to start the ambulance, which wasn't the case. It was the neutral safety switch. So instead of getting all my feathers in a ruffle about it, I'm taking the two old batteries that I took out of it, and it's going to go into my main display here. This is actually ran off the SWAT truck batteries, so I'm going to switch these out and show you a little museum maintenance, I guess. And then instead of getting rid of these, this is going to go in the display in the front. Probably less well known because that is run by the bus battery, and the bus battery has went kaput. So so welcome to the journey today. Let's see if we can do this and have no plumber's crack and get to it. Now I'm just unconnecting these batteries to make transport easy, and actually I'm going to use these for the new batteries I'm putting in. I'm probably going to have to, since the bus battery is actually just one huge battery, I'm going to have to actually make up some cables. Now, if I had my way and I had the knowledge, I would actually go away from using batteries and use a converter, because the display, so everything on the left side of the museum is run off of 12 volt. But 12 volt is a battery and not house electricity, which is 120 volt. So you can't just wire it and plug it in and be all happy, unfortunately. And I dropped the washer, of course. Well, there we go. But having a display like this and having the proper things to get it to work on regular house electricity kind of sucks. There's stuff out there that's expensive. I would, and you got to be careful to make sure actually you get something that will work. So yeah, maybe one day I'll find a solution or I'll find help, but until then, this is writing music to, oh shoot, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me that well, 2 big old batteries. Okay. Well, fiddlesticks. I can't reuse these because these are not, and this is a clamp. I just realized that. I did not know Grumpy SWAT truck was different than the ambulance. So, not a problem with the front display. We'll just use that. This display, on the other hand, I need to connect these. I might mess up my terminology. I think I need these in. Is it parallel or serial? I'd have to look that up. But you can't probably hear me with the that going. So the hell did that even work? I'm so confused. So, I feel like I only get to work on these videos like after midnight. Goodness. So, we're back at the front stay in focus. We're back at the front display where I have 30 gauge wire, battery, gel, and the connectors I need. So these are the newer batteries from the ambulance unit 4 that will go in this display. And I'm not sure how this video is going to edit out if you're going to see the, oh shoot, I just called this the front display. This is the back display. This is the main display. I don't know if you're going to, what's going to be pieced first and back and forth and whatnot when I get this video all edited. But basically, we're going to get these all wired up here. Okay. So easy peasy. I want to give myself some spare room just in case I have to move stuff. Watch out for the battery acid because I think that ruined this pair of jeans, which is kind of sad, but oh well. So ironically, I've had this thicker gauge wire for a while. I was actually going to do a whole bunch of stuff with Grumpy before Grumpy went south. So we're going to use it for this project. And there we go. And then hopefully we'll get this one back up and running. So I'm just making an equal, well, the equal strand. Okay. Oh boy, I need to connect that to that. Okay. So, we'll do the easy part first. This should clamp down on this, but I need more casing taken off. There we go. Hopefully this will clamp right down. I don't think this will. I don't think this gauge wire is thick enough for this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's not a problem. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Actually, I don't think you can see what I'm doing unless I do it way up here. So this would not just clamp down on this. So we're gonna add some of these. I'm gonna add some of these, but I'm going to make sure that they'll work first, and that will. Okay. Twisty twist, clampy clampy, and there we go. That's why you check them. That did not work. Okay, let's try that again. Test. Okay, there we go. One done at least. I wonder actually how much usable footage there's going to be out of all this work. I think I unfortunately need a different camera to do all this stuff, but that's not in the budget. So maybe if I get a whole bunch of followers, but right now that's kind of unlikely. So. But I just connected it, make sure it's going to stay on there. Then I'm going to use a larger one. Make sure it will go on without a hitch. Aha! There we go. Okay. One done. One to go. Okay, they're built. We're gonna take a little coffee. Oh, gonna take a little coffee break. Now, before we go doing all this, I'm going to put on some gloves and do the corrosive gel. I did not have any issues with the corrosion with these batteries back here. To be honest, I did have some issues with that front battery, with the old bus battery. So that's the main reason I'm doing this. There we go. So, just making sure we don't have any issues in the future. That's all. So I'd like to keep this display in running order and not have to invest in a lot of these batteries. So this tool that says, oops, go on. Now things have to go a little bit differently since I found I was going to have an issue. So if I kept it the other way, stuff would have bled through, and I didn't want that. I want this, so it has to be attached below to the kill switch. Okay, so nothing should have any power. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we should be able to close that up. So we shut off everything. Oops, everything. Everything, we have 12.5 volts. Okay, 12.6. 12.5. Okay. We'll just crank this up. Okay. There we go. All better. Let's see here. Back to 12.5 volts. So we're over here at the front display, and we're gonna see if we can do this without ordering some parts. So here goes nothing. Ooh, that's a little wet. That's not good. So unfortunately, this battery is from the bus. And I think the bus had a rough life before coming to me. And yeah, so let's get some gloves, and I'll be right back. Okay, so So there's water in this battery. So I'm just gloved up here and we're going to clean this up. So this display is not probably well known. I put it in a while ago. Ooh, that's not good. But unfortunately, sorry about that noise. Unfortunately, this battery's been pretty weak for the whole thing. So this display entails a very, very new light bar, like new enough that I'm not like worried that I have it, but it's off a very recent police car that crashed, it seems. So it has all the new features. You have to have a special bus that you connect to your computer, special software to run it, which is amazing. It's amazing. You can program these to have almost any flash pattern you want. It does have the front mechanism to change traffic lights. So it does have the front mechanism to change traffic lights, which is pretty cool, but it takes a lot of juice, and I don't think this battery was up to the task. It also is connected to, I believe, 4 huge strobes off of the ambulance. So it has the wheel-in controller to do all that. This one also controls 2 LED turn signals, and then some more halogen flashers. And then I have 2 orange construction lights that it also powers, and not currently hooked up. Get back on camera here. Not currently hooked up is a strobe and siren, which with a handy switch has, well, 3 settings: off as a safety off, a reducer. I don't know if you can see this orange fuse here. Basically, it reduces the siren so it doesn't blare, break your eardrums. And then a full-on full power, which it bypasses this and wakes the neighborhood, wakes the dead, kind of thing. Ugh. So right now I'm just going to remove this. Ooh, that got corroded pretty fast. So yeah, sorry, this is like the museum maintenance that you don't see. Okay, so unfortunately you can't see very well. Well, maybe that's for the best, since this is not very exciting, but there we go. Got it off and didn't even cuss. How about that? So, okay. Now, if it wasn't such late, I'd take this out right to the bus and put it back in the bus, but oof. And really, I need a dolly to move this one. So, I'm just gonna shoom. So, here's that huge battery. Unfortunately, it's seen better days. Huge battery, unfortunately, and really expensive. I quoted a new one out maybe 6 months ago, probably longer than that. It was like $350, $400. The two new starting batteries for the Amblant was $500. So yeah, ouchies. But let's see if I can get these installed. Fun. We're gonna clean up this area a little bit. More tools needed. So, you can't see anything I'm doing. So, either I'm going to try this and nothing's going to fit. I'll have to get cables and everything for both of these projects, or this will go off without a hitch. Who's taking bets? Okay, we got power. They're actually kind of bright again. So I'm going to turn off some lights and play with it and see where we're at. So I'll be back. Well, hello. So hopefully this is a better angle to see what we're doing here. So what are we doing here? Well, I had some corrosion on this negative terminal, so I'm going to cut power, remove this, and clean it off. Now that's not the only thing we're going to do today. Hopefully. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Oh, let's add some more light here. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay, now I had taken the side iron controller out to play with the Ambulance, and that was a fail. But hopefully one day I'll be able to find and afford a original one that came in the Ambulance, so I can at least put one in for display. Now, unfortunately, this is a little complicated to put back in with this. A little hard to see, but this is all the wires and all connections to this huge display. It's less than the main one, but it's still a lot. Especially this light bar has its own special controller here, and hopefully you can see here. This little guy makes it so your ears don't bleed when you turn on the siren. So I actually had to break down and print out the directions because this is a 12 connection harness, and I couldn't remember which colors were what. But the easy ones, red is of course power, black is my ground, brown is my speaker 1. Oops, is that right? Hopefully. And then my black one over here goes with this yellow, and that is speaker 2. Let me just double check that that is right, because that is wrong. That is not. It's this one. Okay. So with this particular setup, I have a little fuse box over here. So it comes in from the battery. It has a fuse just in case. This little push button is actually to change the ambulance strobe box, the Wieland. And then this switch here, this is off, so the siren won't go through this. The controller won't put any sound in the siren. Down is full blast. That will bypass this. And up will go through this. So we'll turn on the siren. Well, first you gotta hit the power. Give the whole unit power. So this is a kill switch from the batteries to this mechanism. And then this will control this, and I actually have a strobe attached. Since it's actually the siren is just like the one off the ambulance, has a light in front and the siren. So now that has power. This will be able to access power when I turn this on. Uh-oh. That is not right. Oh, that's why. This came off. So without this, it doesn't go up there. So we have main power, power, and then there we go. PA, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Now I wouldn't do the siren at full blast, not with the doors closed, without hearing protection. It's pretty bad. But now that is set up for that, I can turn on all my other light displays. All the flashy lights I want. So yeah, it's fantastic to have this display up and working. I just killed the main power. So what is next with this museum maintenance? I need to build, back in focus, I need to build the wires and connections for the other display to work with those different batteries because they're a different connection than these. I got those stuff today. Oh, actually, and also I'm going to get some gloves and I'm going to put some gel on these so we get less corrosion. I'll do that before I forget. I'm going to actually laminate this and stick it up here. So then if something happens and I have to remove this to test a different siren, I can, because I do rebuild light bars and sometimes they have sirens. I have one right now fully disassembled that I had to find a flasher for, and I wanted to test if that siren did work, and it, come on, it does. So yeah, wonderful. This is a flash warning. Flash warning.